call. Ed Rankin,
Here.
Paul Bissonnette,
Here.
and Mark Eastman's here. The first item is the Aspire program request.
Okay, yeah, the Aspire, it should be an initiative, I apologize. The Aspire is an initiative, not a program, and that's my fault. But Ms. Terrian reached out to me in regards to having banners placed on the phone, telephone poles on Miles Lane and Broadway in the direction of the school, and she's got a presentation for you. We did let her know that someone would need to contact CMP where those are CMP poles, not town poles. But the proposal being brought to you because they are in the town, and the town would, just like we did with the American flags, the committee would need to make a decision. So, Ms. Terrian will provide her presentation for you.
Okay. This is actually, it's Mr. Loopy's request.
Mr. Loopy's request.
I'm just speaking on his behalf. The way that the Aspire funding works is if a school or the district is interested in doing something, then it gets approved through one of the budget lines, and then I make sure it matches the Aspire work. So we've been talking for quite some time about things we could do to help to use the marketing funds that we have access to. And so one idea that came up was to have a series of banners that would basically connect the schools. So first of all, it would be double-sided, so every banner would be the same, but on one side it would say Aspire Golden Bucks, and on the other side, Be the Tradition, Go Bucks, which, so we try to bring in everything that's recognizable for the community, and be able to have what a lot of people think of as the campus area that connects from Jewett up to the middle school. So they are 18 by 36, and the picture that you see there, the one that's the Downtown City Theater, that just shows what the style is, and then they're hooked on. So we have a quote right now, we're working with Banner City to get them made, and they come with these brackets for mounting, which, as assured us, are very easy to install, and that all comes with the kit. So then the idea is, we went and looked, this is still, needs to be approved by CMP. They do know, Anthony McGuire has reached out from the RSU 25 Buildings and Grounds, so to let them know. We talked about putting them, when they're on utility poles, having them a minimum of 13 feet, so they're nice and high, and they would extend 3 feet above that. And there would be possibly 21 utility poles, and that's obviously, you know, we can change that number to whatever you think makes sense if that seems excessive, but basically you can see on the map that is what it would be. The yellow dots represent the poles, and at Jewett they don't have any light posts, so they only have the utility poles. So there's 4 there. So those are the 2 on Broadway and the 2 on Bridge, yeah, I knew that, on Bridge Street. And then that red spot, there's one that has a lot of other utility things that seem to be coming to it at a point where you might not be able to hang anything, so we just are assuming that's a no. And then it follows the path past the high school and then up Miles Lane. And then at the individual school buildings, we're also considering having the same banners, but hanging from the light posts that line the drive of the bus loop, basically, at the schools. So that's it in a nutshell. I'm happy to answer questions.
Any questions?
I don't have any questions.
No.
Pretty
Straightforward.
straightforward.
I have no questions. As somebody who lives on Bridge Street and finds himself occasionally giving directions to the schools, it makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Just follow the flags.
Keep following the
Yeah,
signs,
yeah.
the flags, yes.
All right.
Okay?
What's the pleasure of the, yeah, I think we're good.
Okay.
Pleasure of the committee?
Motion to,
Recommend.
yes, to go to council, correct?
Second?
All right, all in favor? Motion passes. Item 5?
Motion,
Item 3,
Oh, no, wait, I'm on the wrong one. 3, yeah,
motion to adjourn.
thank you.
second?
All in favor?